while here in the RRDD lab, we can check the terminal and read about El Blossom's note to herself. Well, Leora, you did it again. At long last, you located a bottle of Spectrum Black. It's actually not that hard to find. The hardest one, I'll get into it. Where was I? Spectrum Black, hidden in a crevice of a musty shelf space in the storage warehouse last night. That much closer to finally getting the Spectrum Gatling. And what happened? You got all the way back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already diverting themselves with fruits of the fermented variety. One bad blackout later, and here you are, covered in primal vomit without the Spectrum Black. Get it together. So she's talking about the Gatling, like a Spectrum Gatling vodka shooting gun. It's right here behind her, where she's at. She's dead right here on the ground. Spectrum Gatling. All core systems operative weapon requires loaded Spectrum vodka array to be functional. Spectrum vodka's deposited 1, so she's already deposited 1 herself, and I believe it's red, because that's the easiest one to find. It's the one from the base game. Well, I think they were all kind of in the base game, but you know what I mean. A few lab notes. A Spectrum Gatling terminal. The Gatling taunts me from behind its glass cage. The infernal void damned thing refuses to work, and I know the exact cause. It's me. Why am I wired like this? Why? Whenever I tried to fiddle with the internal sober, I broke parts off, or connections failed to fire, or pieces stuck out of the casing and shorted out other components. So, of course, the solution was obvious. Get at least a little plastered prior to the work period, every work period. When I'm relaxed, my hands don't shake, and it's so much easier to see where things should fit or how to bridge certain connections. The problem, of course, is that I also get artistic. Why should a weapon work on mechanics alone? Why shouldn't you have to, say, slot one of every single fucking kind of Spectrum vodka into the thing before it will fire for the first time? I don't even know if it's tied to the weapon's internals or if it's some kind of lock, but it seems like it should fire and absolutely will not. I have to get one of every kind of Spectrum, including black. Again, she's making it seem like black is the hardest one to find. I can only hope the storage warehouse has had a recent shipment of the entire Spectrum, or all this work will have been for nothing. I have to be the dumbest genius in this side of Halcyon. El Blossom. In the case? Error. Not all Spectrum flavors are present. And this starts the task at the end of the Spectrum. Bumped into my notepad. You found the Rizzo Spectrum Gatling, sealed inside a case in the RR&DD Lab's head research lab. The terminal said the weapon required all 8 flavors of Spectrum vodka before it could be used. Collect all 8 variants of Spectrum vodka. You'll need Spectrum red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and black. You don't need brown, and you don't need original. There's only one original anyway, so it doesn't matter. You found Spectrum red because she already deposited a red. Investigate the storage warehouse inventory logs. Dr. Blossom's journal mentioned the storage warehouse inventory logs may have information on the location of Spectrum shipments. It's actually a lot easier than that, but I will follow the quest. So she says black is the hardest to find. Black is one of the easiest to find. I went running around this whole thing, just playing through the story. So I'm moving this one forward in my release schedule, because you can just get the Gatling Plasma, not the Gatling Plasma, I'm thinking of Fallout. You can get the Spectrum Gatling like immediately after you encounter it, because every single flavor is here. All 8 flavors are in this location that you're already in. So let's go ahead and go read these terminal entries. And then I will show you where to find all 8 flavors. So we're here at the Purpleberry Orchard storage building, and we're going to look up inventory records. Item, Spectrum Vodka, all colors, amount 1 left. Status, 1 shipment to the Puzzle Hedges, 1 to the Nut Hut. Notes, swing by the Nut Hut with some of my savings later today, been a week long. So this is telling you should go to the Puzzle Hedges and the Nut Hut. But nothing really updates on our thing here. Go over here. There's only 1 color. We're going to come back to this. Sydney Moyano. And Spectrum Vodka over there. I already know what this is pointing me to. It's a single flavor. It's not a case.
They got a hedge maze? Captain, we gotta. Rack 'em down. Ready for more.
Yep, it's a single blue. So there's 2 flavors. I'm going to leave it there. We're going to come back for it. Excuse me. And then it's telling me to go to Sydney Moyano. So yeah, the hardest flavors for me to find was indigo. I have found a single indigo. I haven't explored every single location yet, but I've only found a single indigo. Yellow, I have found 2, and violet, I have found 3.
Whoa, 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 it's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
All right. I'm just gonna pretend it's normal.
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Have you sold any Spectrum from the storage warehouse shipment?
Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level Spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive Spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more. Oh, if you're looking for your own Spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
Okay, bye. Wait, did it now mark them all? Okay, I think it was bugged earlier. It didn't mark any of these flavors when I first got this quest. So never mind. Yeah, you can find all 8 flavors here. We already have red. So I guess I'll just go in order of orange. Too bad I can't run. Orange is going to be in the conservatory. Oop. Yellow. Yellow is going to be in the nest. All the way back down here.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
And then I saw this and immediately forgot about it. Does it tell me what the flavors are? Red, after a day of using your blood to oil the machinery of capitalism, don't you deserve something red? Orange. Bits of citrus for a few bits more. Are you worth it? Spectrum orange. Yellow. You don't drink with the new interns anymore, kid. Spectrum yellow. Now with mustard. That's disgusting. Okay, green. I don't want mustard flavored vodka. Green was in the warehouse. So yeah, I forgot entirely about that yellow there, so I couldn't find a yellow for the longest time. When I finally found my second yellow, I had to steal it. Where am I going? Green. And the only indigo I know of is here, at this location. You also have to steal it, but no one's in the building, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, the green was in here. Whether it's a promotion or just a cost of living allowance, celebrate with a new kind of green. Spectrum green. And this is so much easier now that it ain't messed up. I could have been using this gun throughout my whole playthrough. Okay, blue was inside the maze. When you are worth a mint, you want to taste it too. Minty fresh Spectrum blue. Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel. So, purple. Oh, I can't because I'm inside the maze with enemies. Or it's not purple, it's violet. Violet is inside the R&D lab. The RR&DD lab. Which, again, is another one I forgot all about. The other two that I found are on other places around the world, and I think they both need to be stolen. I have her key card, right? Yes. In here on her desk is a violet. Indigo. The only indigo I've seen in the whole game. I don't know if there's more, and I didn't even notice this one. This was the last one I found. Because again, these little icons weren't showing up when I had the quest selected. It's also the only one you have to, you 100% have to steal. Oh, I didn't read purple. Or violet. Our most expensive flavor, or exclusive flavor. Most people cannot smell our hint of floral essence, but we know you can. Spectrum violet, so it's lavender. And spectrum indigo. Oh wait, indigo comes before violet. Crap, that makes sense. Doctor, lawyer, vice president of pharmaceutical flavoring. Way to go, Spectrum indigo. And finally, we need black. And this is why her thing makes no sense. I mean, I guess it makes no sense to me because I find the black everywhere. But she's talking about how it was so hard to find. There's like 2 bottles right here. And another bottle. No, that's a red, huh? But Birdie's got like 2 more bottles back in his room. And then you find like... Every time I find them, they're like in 2s. The bottles come in 2s. So that it wasn't that hard to find Spectrum Black. Darkest and rarest of the flavors available for a limited time, Spectrum Black. I don't think anything happens if I have a brown with me. I'm gonna go grab a brown real quick. But I don't think it matters. Spectrum Brown. If it's brown, drink it down. You'll be happy that you did. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Okay. That's just disgusting. I finally get my Gatling thing that I could have just gotten earlier. When you look at her from this side versus when you look at her from that side. Okay. That's all 8 flavors. Let's open the case.
Captain, you just found a Rizzo's product I might actually like.
That's good. And it's a science weapon. Spectrum Gatling. A manufacturer is unknown. It's Rizzo's. Science weapon developed in Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. This minigun is both inspired and powered by Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Shoot some vodka shots and taste the painbow. Oh, whoops. Now let's go ahead and go try it out. It doesn't look like it has 8 slots. Oh, the other thing is if you need the flavors, even though now I know they are just marked on the map, you can just kill these guys and they'll sometimes drop the flavors.
Here we go. Get on.
Trying to see if I can see all the colors, but I don't think I can. Because it's just the different damage types, huh? It's not going to be the actual flavors. Like it's fire, in-ray, frost, and acid. It would have been nicer if it shot the actual colors.